I have a lot of books on my unread TBR. Most of the books that I've gotten throughout the years have been from grandparents, aunts, uncles that were getting rid of books. And I'm a book hoarder, so I still have all of the books from my childhood. So the goal is to read through as many of my physical books as I possibly can. So to do that, I have a little TBR jar that I'm going to be using to select books at random. I do have them based on genre. Um, I'm realizing I've forgotten some of what the genres are. I do know that orange is my nonfiction memoir esque, yellow is classic, pink is romance. I want to say green is fantasy, and then purple is thriller and horror, I believe. I could be very wrong. So I am, for this video, going based off of genre. I really either want a fantasy or a romance. So that means either green or pink. So I'm just going to choose 3 books that I will hopefully get to this week. Again, this is Monday. I have today off, but I'm going to go hang out with my best friend and my godchildren. And then, so I might, hopefully one of these will be something I can get on audio that I can listen to on the way there. So, let's do this one. That classic is trying to fall out. Okay, I was waiting to read this one, but we are going to read People We Meet on Vacation, which is on my other shelf. So I'll be right back. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This is also on my 25 to read in 2025, so that really helps, honestly, to get that number down. So book 1 will be People We Meet on Vacation. Let me put this inside just so I remember. Obviously, I know the title of the book, but so I remember it's for this video. All right, number 2, I think I'm going to go for a fantasy. So I'm going to go with this green one, which I also think is going to be on my next shelf. Yes. So we have the Darker Shade of Magic. I think this is V.E. Schwab. Book 1 of a series. I have books 1 through 3. I don't know if there's any more. But Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab is next on my list. I will say, because this is part of a series, I will put this back once I finish reading. So, our last book, I think I want another romance. No, let's actually dig for one. You know? There you go. All right. Okay, so I have Love Unwritten, but I realized after I wrote that that is the second in the Lakefront Billionaire series. So I will be reading Love Redesigned. So let me get that, because this was already on my February TBR, and I picked this up the other day and just never got to it. So I do have this on Kindle Unlimited, so I will be reading Love Redesigned. So I will check in with y'all. 50%. I think I'm going to start with Love Redesigned, to be honest. I will double check and see if any of these books have a audio that I can easily access, but Love Redesigned. All right, I will check in with y'all later. Bye. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, hi. So I am leaving to go to my best friend's house to go see her and my babies. But I was looking at audiobooks to see what I could easily listen to on my way. So I will be listening to A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This is I don't know what I was trying to explain this as. Oh, I got the book is on Hoopla, which I get through my local library, so I am excited to listen. So I'll be listening to this. It's about a 45-minute drive to my friend's house. I'll probably put this on 2 times speed, so So I'll get about an hour and a half into the 12-hour audiobook, but I will check in when I get the chance. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hello, this is again Coda. He's getting so big. He's joining for this little update. But I wanted to give an update on A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I am 70% through with the book. I'm on page 280 out of, I want to say like 398. So I've got about 120 pages left about. It's interesting. I am putting into like my mind, like, hey, this is book 1 of a series. So sorry, Coda's sniffing me. That's weird. It is part 1. Sorry. It's book 1 of a trilogy, so there's going to be some world building. So it kind of was a little bit slower starting off, but we're finally getting into the action. I like it. I am excited to see where this goes, to see where the series goes as a whole and everything. So yeah, I am 70% through with A Darker Shade of Magic, and I will come check in with y'all when I finish, which will hopefully be tonight. We'll see. Here's the thing. I've already filmed this twice. My mic did not work. It did not like connect properly. So here I am doing it again. I feel like I'm a master now that I said that I'm gonna screw up. Oh, so I have just finished reading A Darker Shade of Magic. This is book 1 of the series. I think it's just the Shades of Magic series. I really enjoyed this. I gave this a 4 out of 5. It took a minute to get into it, but once the story like really kicked in and like the action started, I was hooked. Again, I was at 30% this morning and I finished it. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit slower of a read, but I enjoyed it. And I am giving it a little bit of grace on the rating because it is book 1 of a trilogy. So I know things need to be like built up and like talked about before we can really get into the meat. So I'm excited for the next book. This follows Kel and Delilah. So Kel is an Antari. They're a magician of sorts. They can travel between realms. So there are like 4 different realms that they talk about. Gray London, Red London, White London, and Black London, and they're all interconnected. They're not all the same. Like they all have different languages, different like customs, different countries, but London is the same in every realm. So Kel is from Red London. Delilah's from Gray London. Kel, as an Antari, can travel between the realms, and so he like runs errands for the king of the Red London, and throughout this way he falls in the path of Delilah, who is just a thief in Grey London, and they run into some trouble. Just so happen that they are like together when it happens ish, and he takes her along with him to try to like fix the issue. And so a lot of things happen starting at the like 50-60% mark, which, you know, whatever. And we're learning a little bit more about Delilah that I think will be answered in the next book, fingers crossed. And some things happen to Kel that I am interested in figuring out, like, how is this going to affect them, because they're somewhat done with their like journey or their task. So I enjoyed. So again, I gave Darker Shade of Magic a 4 out of 5 star rating, and I think my next book that I'm going to pick up is going to be People We Meet on Vacation, because it is a shorter read compared to Love Redesigned. So I'm going to pick this up because our classes are combined again tomorrow. We have a lot of kids that are testing for the state, and so they're doing like a catch-up kind of day. So while I'm not giving instructions, I'll be reading. So People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I'm excited to finally start reading her books. This will be my first book of hers. And I am excited. There's a lot of hype around her books, so I really hope that I'm not let down, but I hope that it lives up to the hype. So I will check in with y'all when I get further into this. I am not reading tonight. I am going to bed. It is almost 10 o'clock. I'm tired. So I will catch up with y'all later. Bye. Hi, good morning. Really, I think it's good noon. It is Saturday, and I am just now 60% through with this book. I'm enjoying it. I get a little confused sometimes because it does go back and forth between past vacations that these characters have gone on. But it is interesting to see it's kind of leading up to something, and I get it, but I kind of wish it would kind of get to the point a little bit. But at this point, again, I am 60% through. I've got maybe 150 pages left of this book, and I will be done. So I should finish within the next few hours. So I'm enjoying this. Right now, I don't know that I have a star rating for it yet, because again, I don't know how it's going to end. We've gotten past the 50% mark. It's getting interesting. I don't know. We'll see. But I wanted to give a little check-in. And look at how cute. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. If not, I'll put a picture up. But this is the bookmark that I'm using. The pet care at our school and the librarian kind of work together to create bookmarks for the dogs that go to the school. And so my puppy goes to the school. And so the little quote says, "You are my pup of tea, so pour some love and sugar on me." And it's just precious. A Valentine's Day gift from the pet care. So it has been my go-to bookmark for a while. So I will continue reading this, and then I'll check in whenever I'm done. All right. Bye. I have finished reading People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I ended up giving this a 4 star. I was debating between a 3.5 and a 4, but by the end of the story, it was so precious. It was a very sweet love story. Um, like, you still had the spice in there, but it wasn't uh, you know? I don't know if that made any sense, but it was very sweet. I enjoyed it. I probably will read more from her. Um, It is cute. So this follows Poppy and Alex. Poppy is a travel blogger for a magazine. And for the past 12 years, her and her best friend, Alex, have been going on vacation together. And this started before she became the blogger that she is. But some stuff happens. They don't talk for a while. And to kind of reinvigorate their friendship, or sorry, not they, Poppy plans a vacation for the two of them to go on. And it just so happens to fall around the time that Alex's brother is getting married. So they kind of make it like a 2-for-1 vacation. So this was really cute. I enjoyed it. It made me sad a little bit. It was fun. My name was brought up in this book with the correct spelling, which is rare. Um, just out of the blue, a random side character named Jacqueline. spelt the right way. Wild. That was fun. But I am officially done with People We Meet on Vacation, which leaves us with one last book on our list, and that is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. So I will probably read most of this on my Kindle, just because I feel like I read a little bit faster on there than I do on paper. So I'm going to check in at the 50% mark and let you know how I feel. You're getting an angle from me I'm not sure about. I've officially finished Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher, and I loved it. She's an auto-buy author for me, and there were references to, I think, both of her series, the Lakefront Billionaires series and the F1 series. And so now I really want to buy the F1 series, which is a problem because I already have too many books. But I enjoyed this. This follows Julian and Dahlia. They are childhood rivals, like quite literally from their little babies. They have constantly been like battling on like who's the best, who's the smartest, who can do this. But what is friendly competition turns to more because Julian falls for Dahlia while they're still in school. But life happened, things happened that made me cry, that caused Julian to kind of back off and kind of not forget, but like he really distanced himself, which understandable given the situation that he was going through, but it kind of threw Dahlia through a loop. And so she is having to deal with that. They don't like each other, or they say they don't like each other. But thanks to their parents, their mother's conniving, they are going to be renovating a house together. And it is a house that she has wanted to renovate and live in for the longest time since she was a child, and she's finally getting that dream. And so throughout this, she is dealing with personal stuff with her ex. She is dealing stuff personally, professionally, and through all that, relationships are formed. It was so cute. I cried. The epilogue had me bawling. She is the way she writes. I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to pick up Love Unwritten because I know who that's going to be about, and I'm excited for that romance. So we have officially finished our 3 books for this TBR Takedown. I am happy that I enjoyed all 3 books, but at the same time, I was hoping to not like one of them so I can get rid of it, but it is what it is. So because these 2 are part of a series, I am going to put their, wow, my brain cannot think of words. The little name things, if I can find this one. I might have lost this one. Sure did. So I will find the one for Darker Shade of Magic and put that back into our lovely TBR jar to be continued. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this is something that you wanted to see. Let me know if there's anything like specific challenge wise to get through my TBR. Maybe a random genre generator, so that way I'm not just picking genres that I know I'll like. But yeah, let me know what you want to see, what your thoughts were of the books that we read today, and I look forward to seeing y'all again soon. Bye.